beautiful people, what is up? And welcome back to another budget-friendly recipe video. I am so pumped because today I'm gonna share with you 8 meals that I made for just $12 by shopping at Whole Foods. Sometimes when you think Whole Foods, maybe you're thinking, oh, whole paycheck. I get that joke all the time in the comments whenever I share a Whole Foods budget-friendly recipe video. But I'm super pumped to share with you 2 recipes that make 8 servings, so technically 8 meals if I'm just the only one eating them, for just $12. The great thing is these ingredients aren't just Whole Foods ingredients, so it's not just something you can get that's a specialty item from their store. You can get these all over the world. And I'm just super excited to share with you these recipes. So let's start with my tiny little haul, and then we'll go into recipe number 1. Okay, here is my little grocery haul. It's 3 ingredient meals. I think that's perfect. And the number 1 question I always get when I share a budget like recipe video or a meal plan is, why is your food so cheap? I don't know. I don't make the grocery prices, keep that in mind. But I will say a lot of you guys will grocery shop at other places in other states and other regions, and then you'll drop down below in the comments and say, hey, my prices are like very, very similar to yours, a little bit more, a little bit less. And really, like, I feel like grocery prices are so vastly different that you can't get hung up on the dollar. You have to see it what it is for an idea. And all of this is going to be gluten-free, whole food, plant-based. Well, kind of, I mean, technically, is that a whole food? I don't know. But I'm super excited. I'm excited to eat these meals, not just make them. Okay, so I have some pad thai brown rice noodles. I went gluten-free October the 1st, and so it's really fun to try new things. I've not tried these before. I'm pumped for them. I also have organic pinto beans, which these were only $1.09 at my Whole Foods. The 365 brand is really reasonable, and it's usually, you have 2 options. You have organic, non-organic, and I feel like you can save a lot of money at Whole Foods if you're an Amazon Prime member. So just saying. These blue corn taco shells are my husband and I's favorite. We love these. Doesn't matter the brand as long as they're blue corn, and I feel like they're like the best weeknight dinner because you can just stuff them really quick. Takes 10 minutes to make a meal. Perfection. I also got this sweet chili sauce to try, and I love that it says certified gluten-free. A lot of store brands that I find at my local grocery store don't have that certification, don't have, you know, say it's gluten-free. So I appreciate that with the 365 brand. And I bet this tastes so good. I also grabbed 2 bags of frozen veggies. Now the reason I went frozen instead of fresh is because of the price. A lot of times frozen veggies price-wise are a lot more budget friendly, especially at Whole Foods, but really all over. You can usually buy a pack for about $1, $1.50. These were no different. I got broccoli florets, as you can see, the 365 brand, but I did not get the organic in these because I just grabbed the cheapest option. And then I decided to kind of splurge, if you will, on this Mediterranean blend. This is organic, and it's zucchini, yellow squash, carrots, green beans, red peppers, and onions. How good does that sound? Sounds so good. So here's the 6 ingredients. Let's share with you the first 3 ingredients for recipe number 1. Tell me down below if you already figured out what it was that like was being paired with what. I'm actually curious. So we're making a broccoli pinto bean stuffed taco. We're gonna roast the broccoli, and then I'll warm the pinto beans, probably just in the microwave. Also, I forgot to share with you, these are roasted chili lime. What? That flavor, worth $1 a can. I love refried beans. Like, they're my favorite next to chickpeas, and having a different flavor, I'm all about that. And then we're going to stuff them in our taco shells, and I think this is gonna be so good. Also, this is a high protein dinner. It doesn't have any animal protein in it, but if you didn't know, broccoli is high in protein, so are pinto beans, and in case you're curious, these also have 2 grams of protein per shell. And to make 4 servings with these, I think is gonna be fabulous. That's like 6 grams of protein just in the taco shells. Little bit by little bit, it adds up. You don't need to spend your money on animal products. You can save a lot of money in your budget by eating a couple plant-based meals every week or going fully plant-based like me. So let's start by roasting this broccoli and getting everything prepared. This will probably be ready in like 15 minutes. I'm also going to roast this broccoli with some garlic because I feel like that's the best combination, and you can never have too much garlic. So if you think so, well, then just add less. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below, is your family a Taco Tuesday family? I'm really curious. We've never done any themes. We have no traditions when it comes to like weeknight food. We kind of just eat whatever. But I've always wanted to be one of those people that's like Taco Tuesday, Friday pizza, Sunday leftovers. We're just not those people yet. Maybe one day when we have kids we will be. That would be really fun. I also want to tell you, these pinto beans, refried beans, oh my word, they're so good. I love when refried beans have a lot of flavor. So I highly recommend, if you have a Whole Foods near you, to pick some up. Definitely worth it. For me, they were $1.09 a can, which I feel like is very comparative to other store brands when it comes to refried beans. So I highly recommend them. Personally, this was my favorite of the two dinners. It was so good. And I don't eat much roasted broccoli or broccoli for that matter at all. It's just not something that I eat a lot of. It usually hurts my stomach, but I could eat these every single day and deal with the stomach ache because they're amazing. I even couldn't wait until dinner, so I actually had a serving waiting for my husband to come home, and I give these a 10 out of 10. All right, recipe number 2, also 3 ingredients. We have these noodles that say they'll be ready in 5 minutes. Hooray for fast meals. I'm just gonna throw those in some hot water with some salt over the stove, and then I'm gonna probably steam these too because I think that will be really delicious. Again, probably with just some salt, garlic, and then we'll toss it in some sauce and we'll have a quick 10-minute meal. It would be so good. You could also make this for meal prep if you wanna have this for lunch. That would be really delicious. So there's an idea. I decided to leave a little ASMR in there for you guys. I do that every so often, and I really enjoy when like Kim over at the Wads does that. It's like one of my favorite things ever. So this noodle dish was my husband's favorite. He's a huge like Asian takeout, Chinese takeout, and I feel like for the price, this was such a great budget-friendly recipe to make at home. We just steamed the veggies and made the brown rice noodles. It took just a couple minutes to put together, I think like 6 minutes total. I put the sauce right in the pan with the noodles, served it up, really delicious. And I have gotten sweet chili sauce from the Dollar Tree before, so don't think you have to go to Whole Foods to purchase it. But I know for a fact the one at the Dollar Tree is not gluten-free, but this one is so much better. The one at the Dollar Tree is really good, but this one had a lot more heat to it. And personally, I like the heat with the sweet, not just like sweet. So I highly recommend this sauce. And I think it would be so good with like a Buddha rice bowl. I might have to go buy another bottle and try to make another recipe for a dinners video very soon. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you are here for budget content, so I know that you would like more in the next couple weeks. I do have another budget video that you're not going to want to miss next week, so if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. And of course, always turn your notifications on so you know when a new video is posted by me. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Miranda Running on Plants for more lifestyle recipes and of course just really fun content throughout the week. I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye-bye.